5 seconds to go. Start. My dear fellow citizens, I extend to you all my heartiest Independence Day greetings. I am delighted to see the nation prepare to celebrate the 78th Independence Day. Witnessing the tricolor unfurl on this occasion, be it at the Red Fort, at state capitals, or in local neighborhoods, always thrills our hearts. It is an expression of the joy of being part of our great nation, along with more than 1.4 billion fellow Indians. Just as we celebrate various festivals with our families, we celebrate our Independence Day and Republic Day with our family that comprises our fellow citizens. On 15th of August, in all parts of the country and also abroad, Indians participate in the flag hoisting ceremonies, sing patriotic songs, and distribute sweets. Young children participate in cultural events. When we hear them talking about our great nation and about the privilege of being a citizen of it, we find in their words echoes of what our great freedom fighters used to say. Then we realize that we are part of a chain that binds the dreams of those who participated in the freedom struggle and the aspirations of those who will witness the nation regaining its full glory in the years to come. Realizing that we are links of this chain of history is humbling. It makes us recall the days when the nation was under a foreign rule. Patriotic and brave souls took immense risks and made supreme sacrifices. We salute their memory. Thanks to their unceasing labor, the soul of India awoke from centuries of torpor. Different traditions and values that had continued to live on beneath the surface found new expressions in several generations of great leaders, unifying the diversity of traditions and their expressions was Mahatma Gandhi, father of the nation and our lodestar. Alongside there were great leaders like Sardar Patel, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, and Baba Saheb Ambedkar, as well as Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, and many others. It was a nationwide movement in which all communities participated. Among tribals, there were Tilka Manjhi, Birsa Munda, Lakshman Nayak, and Fulo Jhano, among many more whose sacrifices are now being appreciated. We have started celebrating the birth anniversary of Bhagwan Birsa Munda as Janjatiya Gaurav Divas. Celebrations of his 150th birth anniversary next year will be an opportunity to further honor his contribution to the national reawakening. My dear fellow citizens, today on 14th August, the nation is observing Vibhajan Vibhisika Smriti Divas, a day to recall partition horrors. As the great nation was divided, millions had to suffer forced migration, lakhs of people lost their lives. A day before we celebrate Independence Day, we recall that unparalleled human tragedy and stand with the families that were torn asunder. We are celebrating the 75th year of the Constitution. The journey of the newly independent nation was not without obstacles. Remaining firm on the constitutional ideals of justice, equality, liberty, and fraternity, we are on the mission to enable India to reclaim its rightful position on the global stage. As general elections were held in our country this year, the number of eligible voters stood at nearly 97 crore. This was a historic record, making it the largest electoral exercise humankind has ever witnessed. The Election Commission of India should be congratulated for the smooth and flawless conduct of such a gigantic event. I thank all officials and security personnel who braved the heat and helped electors. When such a large number of people exercise their franchise, it is a resounding vote for the idea of democracy. India's successful conduct of elections strengthens democratic forces around the world. Dear fellow citizens, from 2021 to 2024, India has been among the fastest growing major economies with an average growth rate of 8% annually. This has not only put more money in the hands of people, it has also drastically reduced the number of people living below the poverty line. As for those who continue to suffer from poverty, all efforts are being made not only to provide a helping hand to them but also to bring them out of it. For example, the PM Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana, launched in the initial phase of COVID 19, continues to provide free ration to about 80 crore people, which also ensures that those who have recently come out of poverty are not forced back into it. It is a matter of pride for all that India has become the fifth largest economy in the world, and we are also poised to become one of the top three economies soon. This has been made possible only by tireless hard work of farmers and workers, by the far-sightedness of planners and wealth creators, and by the visionary leadership. Farmers, our Annadata, have ensured that agricultural production continues to beat expectations. With this, they have contributed immensely to making India self reliant in agriculture and feed our people. Infrastructure has received a boost in recent years. Strategic planning and effective institutions have helped expand the network of roads and highways, railways, as well as ports. Considering the great potential of futuristic technology, the government has vigorously promoted a range of sectors such as semiconductors and artificial intelligence, while also creating an ideal ecosystem for startups which will propel their growth. It has made India an even more attractive investment destination. With great transparency, the banking and financial sector has become much more efficient. All of these factors have set the stage for the next generation of economic reforms and economic growth that will catapult India among the developed nations. Stop.